Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Ravens Reviewing videos. Tonight, as promised, I am going to look at well, it's already been recorded, it's not live anymore, but the live of Whitehouse Investigations Ouija board session, part 2, part 1, if it makes sense. Well, it's the second session, but with the team at Chris's house. And this is part 1, and it's an hour and a half, so I'm gonna make two parts out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna quit in the middle of it, and then I'm gonna continue on. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it completely at once, but we'll see. If I wear the same clothes, then probably I did. Or I just filmed it and I wear the same clothes. I got a lot of the same clothes, so depends on how I look at it, of course. But I want to see if there's more evidence now than there was when he did it alone. And I want to see how they do it. I want to see what happened and everything. Because I wanted to watch it live. Because I was online the moment they went live. And I turned it off. And that's because I want to do a blind review. I don't want to do a review when I've already seen it. So, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, because it's review time. Oh yeah, and Chris, I'm sorry I didn't watch the live. I promise I will. There we go.
We will need to get the board in.
Ah, Chrissy.
I need a sip of my brew before we go.
Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to fire it to the old TV. We're not right prepared now, are we?
Oh dear.
Okay. I'm now looking for a television remote. Probably on the couch. Yep.
Sorry, I'm going to
Hello. Yeah, just a bit behind. Waiting for me to let it come on. This is behind the scenes.
This is real ghost.
Yeah, right. Now I
The truth.
fire it to the TV.
Is it hanging?
Work like this.
It has
On
to.
TikTok, we are live on the Whitehouse Investigations.
I do hear anything, everything, but I don't see. Ah, there we are.
Well, they'll get a weird.
Wow.
They'll get a weird look at it. Don't we? We're gonna be doing the table in a second. Whew. So
I might move that
yeah,
a bit more.
you get yourself sorted.
Like more behind Chris. About there.
So you're from here?
So the TV doesn't.
as much time away from
Yeah. Might get confusing.
Right. So everybody, we started this 3 weeks ago. It was
I watched that one.
painful for me seeing it move, because I was the only one who was going to be the pusher.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it moved far more than I liked. You know, I was quite breathy before I started. I was like, actually, am I doing,
Yeah.
am I doing the right thing again? But I thought it was okay. But we have to do a clean slate. We don't know what comes in because you're here.
Mhm.
And naturally we have to expect to get nothing.
Yeah.
I have, if we're going to take a little break later, I brought some paper from work so we can tie a pen to the planchette and see if they can draw that way if they're not willing to play.
Nice.
Equipment, I haven't set the gauss going, we need to do that. There is a torch on the back shelving.
The YouTube will pick it up if
K2,
it.
yeah. K2 on the armchair, and you're watching the live. There will be an edit if you sort of bail on us. That's cool. Just catch up with the edit if you want to eventually.
K2 were just flashing a little bit then.
Was it?
Yeah. Just a tad. We're at Chris's house, if anyone wasn't aware. And it's sort of like an experiment, isn't it? To see if we can get stuff in a house that isn't known to be haunted, I suppose is the top and tail of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
people worry about oh, I messed about with the Ouija board at home and it's opened a doorway. Well, we'll try to find out whether that's true. I mean, I think we're pretty secure in what we do.
Yeah, but you're a bit brave because this is your house and you know, when we're gone, it's just you.
Yeah, that's
That's one thing. I have nothing against Ouija boards. I am I can't say expert, but I know a lot about Ouija boards, and I know that you can use the Ouija board safely without that much of a risk. But if you do use it, there's always this kind of a risk. And if there's something wrong with one of your team members, the one of the persons you're playing with, yourself, and I mean mind-wise, it could go wrong. It could go all the way wrong. And these guys, they are expert if it comes to Ouija boards. I have to give you that, because I've seen a lot of videos right now, and nothing happened that was bad, unless you invited yourself, right, Chris? But nah, without having fun in all seriousness, I think these guys know exactly what they're doing. But there's always a risk, always. And like Chris says, we're pretty sure at what we're doing. I think you are pretty sure at what you're doing. But there's a lot of people who don't know what they're doing and just like, oh, it's a game, let's play this. And they make shit happen. However, I do believe that if this house is not haunted, it could be haunted afterwards. There's a good possibility that there is, because you are trying to make contact. Even though it's not a bad spirit, it could just very well be someone that just wants the attention and just likes to talk to you. But it could as well be just haunted afterwards. And as a paranormal investigator, I think it's not that bad, because I got my own house spirits here that are trying to get some attention sometimes, which is not bad. But there's a good possibility you're opening a portal or something, a gateway. No, not really. I just invite something in, just to talking to them, and yeah. Like I said, it's not bad. It doesn't have to be bad, but I think there is a good possibility you just open something up. Enough yapping. Just watch.
the bit when you're on your own, and for about 3 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's true. Are you not on your own?
Yeah. Well, we got 4 spirits last time.
Mm-hmm.
There was a V, possibly. Yeah, it was a Vera, but not the Vera I thought it was. And there's a Q. Now, Q's come up in the past, and I know the long version of that Q. Okay. But I don't know the relevance. That's because it's such a rare letter to come up, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have something in the back of my head.
Once you shut down and everything, when you're on your top, did you literally just forget about it then? Or like when you went to bed, did you still feel like you were?
It's always in the back of your mind, and I was very much doing the like, I'm going to watch some cartoons now. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
7-year-old. Yeah, I went straight into sort of YouTube mode. I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, but it's all.
Sorry, just
Did it flash?
okay too, yeah.
So yeah, basically, I settled myself down within minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes maybe, and I actually felt a sense of calm afterwards. Through the night, when I was awake.
Did you
I was
have a
like,
good sleep?
yeah. I mean, obviously I get for the old man wee in the middle of the night, but it was like, you know, I thought that would be the moment when I watched across the landing, thinking,
Exclusive there, guys.
thinking I don't like this, because I've had that before where, you know, potentially Sam was on the, a spirit was on the landing.
Yeah.
But no, none of that. I thought they were nice enough. They went. It was a little girl. But completely irrelevant tonight. So I thought, that's what we need here to find out.
Yeah.
This is gonna do what it did last time. I tested it earlier, but I've got to look whether you might have knocked it over. It didn't have the peg in, so why it would have gone off so loud
I know.
earlier. But I've got that on that camera because that was recording. But
Oh, was it
whether
recording?
it catches, I don't think it's going to catch it falling. But I might hear the noise of it falling.
Unless my bum might have knocked it over, I suppose. If
It's
it was
a
stood up
spongy
before.
arm.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah. movement
I would
above
just
the
say
door?
it was
Vibration of the
literally just
floor.
there.
Anything like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to get noisy, and last time it didn't interrupt the stream as such. So, no. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough elastic bands.
If I ever come to England, I'll bring you some elastic bands because my wife has a lot of them on the steering wheel of her bike.
Right.
Postal.
Actually, as I was saying then, you weren't doing that, were it? As I was messing about with it.
No.
Really. So that's on the back shelf.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh well, the stream possibly affected it. Even though we measured at the
Yeah.
cemetery, didn't we? We were like, it's got to be quite a way away.
No, it's
And
too
it's
far
also-
away.
It only
It's-
really does it from the front.
You can also, well, I have to interrupt you guys. They're trying to explain it, but if you look at the K2 meter, it's right here. There's only one light burning. If the stream was supposedly interrupting the milligauss meter, you would see it on the K2 as well because that one is closer towards the streams than the Gauss is. So, very easily explained. Sorry guys, I had to interrupt.
Front when you're streaming.
Mm.
So the fact that's going off behind and it's quite a distance, the K2 just went off again.
It's, yeah.
Well,
Can see
that's-
where we're going a
that's-
bit
It's
when-
not possible.
On there,
Yeah.
on the arm of the chair there. So we've done protection, and
Went off
basically
again.
the mindset to accept spirits coming into this house. It might. Don't worry if you don't want to get involved fast. You can do anything. We're just waiting for you to show us that you're here. I guess before we even put our hand on the planchette on the yes/no table, we'll give you the opportunity to say hi or do something.
So an orb flying. Could just be dust, but I thought it was an orb.
I'm a lot less.
What was that?
That was the bottle.
Do you think?
It was the water bottle.
Oh, it could be a bug.
Or when they
Yeah.
go like
Because now I saw it again.
discounted.
Yeah.
Took us seconds rather than thinking it was paranormal.
Stick to jail.
Yeah.
That's all we
Yeah.
need.
Yeah. Right. Put our fingers on here. Right. Any energies? Okay. Now I'm not in the correct. You can keep going. It did move to the side. How's your camera view? Well, your camera view's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody moved it. I'm sorry. We're now paying attention. I have other things to figure out, but I'll focus on you now.
K2.
Yes. Hello. Can you move to the middle, please, Spirit? That was something.
Did you hear like two
K2.
It was like a-
footsteps before and then that dipped?
No. That's
See,
not-
Yes, but I would say it's
It
the
could be
like
of the
next door or
house.
something.
Yeah.
One man lives next door. He's got 2 dogs. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
information. And I don't have other neighbours.
Okay. So put that down to maybe a dog running
Oh,
up.
that.
See, that's what I love from this team. They debunk immediately. They do not wait till afterwards. No, they try to debunk immediately. If they can't figure out what it is, they will see it later. But for now, they try to debunk immediately, and I love the way they do that. I would do exactly the same.
That man, and you don't have to do the neighbours can let behind you either.
K2 again.
It keeps flashing. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost like somebody going, yeah. Okay.
I'm missing these. Good though.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, again. Gas is changing.
It's very fluctuation again. Isn't
Yeah.
It? And the kids too. Look, it's going. You look at the telly and you keep seeing it go off again.
Yeah.
Spirit, thank you for being so patient with us. You're just getting a feel for this moment.
Oh, draft.
Really?
I felt some.
Straight
On
across
the
there.
hand.
Yeah.
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 As it started moving then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite humid in here, isn't it? Quite warm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spirit. That's great. You guys can take over and ask it any time you want. But thank you.
I know only you've done here, but I instantly feel like I know this person.
Okay.
I don't know why.
No, we need to explore this avenue of just being able to speak out. We need to agree that we just
Yeah.
say whatever we
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Well, that's a good sign.
So I don't know if like we've spoken to you before.
Yes.
Definite.
Can I write something down that keeps coming in my head?
Absolutely. Pencils
You read?
will be above that
Oh, them.
there, and
Ta.
you can grab back sheet of Jacob's pad there.
Is that this?
Yeah.
Come back to the middle, please.
Oh, that's the front.
Have we all spoken to you before? Has everyone around the table? Have you met everyone before?
Okay, two.
Draft again.
Yeah. Yes. Great.
Getting back to the middle. So the only place. Oh, draft again.
I didn't think at that time.
That makes
So it's
more
coming
sense.
from this side.
Oh, I got one.
Oh.
Oh, was that?
There.
I can feel a
It's
draft.
like somebody's literally just blowing on my hand.
Great. Thank you.
I'm not
That's
getting
cool.
it anywhere else. It is literally just there. Again.
Just because I could try and keep my other hand up and see.
Yes.
But even then, like as my hand was moving over there, it's the blowing is like it's in different places. So it's not like my hand's just there. It happened as my hand were over there. Oh my chair.
And thanks for that.
So if we've all spoken, the only place we've all been together is Bradford.
Bradford. Oh,
You're the mill.
The mill.
Yeah.
It's the only place I've been with you.
that KT just, when you said that, just flashed quite. I don't know what it went to.
That's the only place we've all been.
Is that right? Bradford? We know you from Bradford? Yes. Unexpected.
That's cool.
I don't remember anyone who we spoke to that night, which is probably a good thing.
Look,
Did
so-
we speak to you? Did you already say that? Did we actually?
No, no.
So
No,
did.
That was my
They've
stomach
met
if
us
anyone
all,
heard
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
but don't mean to say we've all.
We did speak to you. Yeah. I don't remember.
The only place it must have been then is right up the top
The
because
top
we
floor.
split up, didn't we? We
Yeah.
didn't do the basement.
No, we didn't.
Right. Okay. So
So
that
it has
narrows
to be
it down.
top floor.
Yeah.
So we spoke to some ladies.
Yeah, we did.
And that person who frightened someone in the toilet.
That's right.
Yeah,
Maybe if they did say the name, we'd remember.
yeah.
But until that point.
Yeah.
Did any of that ringing the bell? Okay. People say that a Ouija board is, a terrifying tool and dangerous, and people then say that the yes/no table is less dangerous. Do you agree with that? Okay.
Interestingly, some
I actually
people
don't.
so-
I think it's exactly the same, only the difference is you can only ask yes and no questions. I think it's mostly the same. But I can be wrong. So I have to think about that one. I don't know for sure. I am going to watch, I think, till 15 minutes more, and then I'm going to quit for the day.
a comment there saying totally not a real board. But I just want to say that for hundreds of years, obviously the first board that came out wasn't a Hasbro talking board printed in a factory. Like
Yeah.
people used to do it
Yeah.
this way. So
We're building up to the Ouija board,
yeah,
so yeah.
it's just
It's like you answered something, isn't it? The cheapest way to communicate.
I think so, yeah.
Just stick it to head on some paper and throw it about it.
and
Mm.
it can still work.
My chair.
So, no and yes. It depends.
Please.
So, Can we go to the Ouija board? Are you happy to use the Ouija board? Yes. Okay, I'm going to look this up. It's just behind you, Lucy. Do you want to grab a mouthful of tea while you got a chance?
Is that on it there?
Even with my hands here, I've got
Yeah.
constant.
I keep feeling like a
Yeah. It's warm in here as well.
It's quite warm, isn't it? Yeah.
You don't feel like a breeze though. It does feel like there's a difference in it. As though somebody is going.
yeah. That's what I felt like
Yeah.
because I've had it over there, and then when like
Yeah.
it's weird.
But it's like it's blowing across my hand.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, Spirit. You have the board to use now, and our energy is in the planchette. Can you still hear me all right? Yes. How many spirits are in this house?
It's the first thing that came to mind to me. The number 3.
Back to the middle, yeah. Back to the middle. 3, okay.
How many spirits are usually in this house?
4.
Yeah. That's what we got.
Oh.
That's what we got last week.
Oh, right, okay.
Last week.
I ain't
Yeah.
watched it.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Nice. Okay. So Jill thought this was a gentleman. Did you?
No.
I thought you. Okay. Right at the start. You thought. No, no.
Oh, didn't we say we only spoke to ladies on the top floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So is this one of the ladies? And if you give us a name then, I would love to hear it again now, please, because I simply don't remember. D.
D4.
4.
D4. Sorry, that's
Battleships.
that's not helping me out any.
Maybe it's a room number or
So-
something.
Have you come through here with have you come to here for a message, to give a message? A new spirit joined. Okay, new spirit. Are you male? No. Alright. Female? Okay. That's about right. Alright, so
Gas is going off
what's
very
your
bad.
reasoning for coming through? Can you spell something? D? R? A? G? Ooh, now it's ringing a bell. Oh. Dragon. Okay. So, who are you?
That's a weird answer. Doesn't make sense whatsoever. To me,
I need
that
your
is.
name. What I would know as. G R A N. I've gone cold. That's the
Gran.
code word.
What with?
That is the secret code word. That it's so it's
Really?
just yeah.
Oh wow.
And it was my gran who just passed, wasn't
Yeah.
it? In Christmas.
Yeah, just before Christmas.
Oh, I didn't know.
And you had a word that she.
Yeah, I had a word with my code word with my family, thinking, well, dragon's never going to come up, and it almost came up last time.
Wow.
Oh, so what did you say you got Vera through last week?
A Vera, but
Yeah.
not that Vera, yeah.
Oh,
And I was
right.
like, okay, give me the code word, and it went D, R, A, and then went off or something, and I was like, oh, close.
Oh wow.
But that just felt, you know,
That's
Try to take your finger.
yeah,
Yeah.
please, yeah.
That's freaked me out. That has.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, it'll prove to people that you're not pushing
Yeah,
it as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
That is absolutely beautiful evidence. I swear. That's absolutely beautiful. I like that. I would probably cry like a baby.
Yeah.
All.
Anyone who I've given a code word to that's died, I've forgot the code word.
I'll have to come up with a new one now,
So-
obviously.
Mm.
So,
You might know
I might be.
somewhere.
I might want to do
who-
that. Yes.
who are you most keen to meet over there? I'm checking whether it's that person.
Yeah.
That's going mad.
Who are you keen to meet? F? Any more? Come on, use that energy. FR? E? D? Who's Fred? What was Fred to you? Yes. Okay, maybe you should try and get details about this person.
Hmm.
I don't want to lead it.
Would you call her gran? Is that what she was known as?
Yeah, grandma and gran.
Gran. Okay. So, I don't want to sound disrespectful, I don't know. However,
It's hard, isn't it?
would you be able to tell us how old you were when you passed?
Good question, actually.
Whoa.
I didn't expect that. That would give me a bit of a...
Holy shit balls.
That was good.
I've done that for ages.
I think it's A5.
Oh, is that?
I must be outside.
Outside.
Must
Yeah,
be
that
outside.
outside.
85. Incorrect. Incorrect. So either you're not... But if you're not who you say you are, then how did you get the code word? Question mark.
Okay, back to the middle. Have you spoken to us before?
I guess that
Okay,
means
back to the middle.
Chris.
Hmm.
Okay, have you spoke to anyone else around this table before? And back to the middle. Okay, so if that's the case, can you tell me the name of that person, please? What's the name of the second person around the table that you've spoken to before?
me.
the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the middle for me. Back here for me. I know it's hard when there's only two of us on, but you're doing really, really well. Take as much energy from Lucy and myself as you need. Okay, so can you tell me the date of Abby's birthday?
Trickster, maybe?
That's coming from that side.
No, that's. Discount that.
Okay.
Sorry to check time, because I have to pick up my
Back to
daughter
the
in a
middle.
while.
Would you know?
Yeah.
She didn't forget it or anything like that.
Well, she's not in a physical body now, is she? So.
No, but
I think that-
some people when they're on this earth still forget birthdays, don't through the old age and things
Yeah.
like that.
Should know.
Should know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, she said 85. They said 85. We don't know for sure.
Yeah.
It just caught me off guard a bit, that.
Yeah.
Straight out the gate, pretty much. I thought, well, why is that ever going to come up?
Yeah. Well, it won't, would it really?
No.
No.
But then hasn't answered in a way that we wanted to get the correct age.
The cynical just thinks it's somebody else.
Yeah,
But who?
but why would they know? They knew that word was going to be relevant.
Yeah, but what do you think that maybe it was your gran and she got pushed aside by another spirit and now you're talking to the other spirit? That is a good possibility that your gran did come through, but they just didn't have enough evidence to talk to you and then got pushed aside by the other spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So unless she shared it, I mean, maybe she said, "Oh, if I talk to my grandson," do you know what I mean?
No, just didn't have that think.
Okay.
Somebody.
So what?
Not mentioning any names.
What was your? How many children do you have?
Not mentioning any names.
Oh yeah. Okay, S A. Do we put our fingers on? Because then we know this potentially.
Any other letters?
M. Yes. So Sam. Our Sam. Okay. We're gonna need to get a confirmation off something.
I just think if he is constantly around
Yeah, that would
You.
make sense.
Yeah.
and
You would know that.
if you knew she was potentially going to pass,
Mm.
he was there and you had a conversation.
Mm.
Because no disrespect to you, but you're a devious bugger,
Yeah.
aren't you? In the nicest possible way.
Sam is my grand. Come off, yes. That must be your camera making that noise.
What noise?
That's just
Alright, that was it for today. I thought that was an ideal moment to stop the video for now. Chris standing up and trying to figure something out about the camera. Join me again next time, because this one to me was very interesting already, and I am actually dying to know what's going to happen next. So yeah, join me again, and I am going to probably put some other videos. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it in a row. Just make parts of it, and then I'll show it to you, because otherwise you will not know what we were talking about anymore. So guys, join me next time, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.